Is Disturbed got a smoke and a diffuse. Pretty important to have that diffuse kit. And Stunner's got the Molotov, and he's going to B. So actually now it makes a lot of sense for him to have a Molotov. And they've got the Naruto here as well. So if they heard someone coming, they could try and slow it down with that Molotov.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, it blocks off perfectly the entrance into B apps. Instead, they're going to go jumping straight in. That's the bomb going in there. What is happening? Alu shuts down Skrunk. KPV are just trying to rush in, take control of mid, and they're finally going to be able to pick off Alu and get that bomb back. But that was a very unorthodox strategy.
Yeah, a huge risk, I agree. Disturbed getting a headshot in here. Karan will finally go down. Disturbed still in the sight, though. He's got the pistol in hand. 7 bullets left. He finds another headshot, leaving it all up to Johnny here. So 1-on-3 for him. He's trying to flash his way, and he does get the damage in, but he's not going to survive this round, I think. He's got 13 health. They just need a single bullet on him here, and they're good to go. And is he going to trek all the way around the map? Look at this. He's got the time for it.
He's going for a jog to clear his head. Like, wait.
Okay.
He's got 40 seconds. Is he going to go all the way through to CT spawn?
See, that would be... I would love it. Because if he does that right now, I mean, look at
30
none
seconds.
of them. Well, Stunde looked like he wanted to look.
Yeah, look at Stunde. I mean, Stunde's going to go back and watch CT. 25 seconds. He doesn't even have time to walk here. Like, that's the problem. The element of surprise is going to be crucial, but he's going to try and change it up and come in through...
yeah, and look at where
CPL.
Disturbed is. Like, this is never going to work. It's a nice idea, but this is not going to work. Disturbed is looking at a great angle. Stunde can be there and ready. Disturbed, 1 click is all it takes. And there it is. Well, it took 2 clicks, but Disturbed will end up with a triple kill. And 3D Max all around. I mean, I don't mind that Johnny did it. You have to try something. If you're taking a straight-up fight with them from ramp, the chances he come out alive, almost none either way.
Yeah, that was a very interesting strat, though, that KPV went for. I mean, that was just fully committed to running into mid, getting control of mid, and then they went and jumped into window. But not like the boost jump that takes a long time. They just jumped up on that railing, on the railing of short, right? And just jumped straight into window with 2 guys and the bomb. So they were fully committed to just getting into window, into CPL, and running onto A site. Now 3D Max, though, they got the shotties again. Let's see how much money they can make.
Karan already trying to stack it up. He's looking for another one, but he's actually going to run out of bullets at the end there. Johnny will pick up one with the Tech 9. Oda will one more. It's actually into a 3-on-3. They take down Alu as well. This is a big comeback right now from MyKPV. They are going to get the bomb down as well. And now retaking with shotguns is not so bad on this bomb site, but it could be even better. Odo, I'm not sure he's realizing, but Naruto could almost spot him, and now Stunde is coming in as well. Are they going to double jump him here? I think Odo's day might be about to have a very bad end indeed. Stunde jumping through. That's now a double kill with the Mag 7, and Johnny's all the way in the back here with the Tech 9.
Oh, that perfect smoke as well to go down. Now Johnny has to come rushing in, but he's getting within shotgun range, and he can't find the headshot on Natu, who dances behind the box. They actually retake a site with 2 shotties. 3D Max have no shame. Like, and look at the money that they're going to make out of that, too. Getting kills, that's $900 a pop in their pockets. That's a sick amount of money.
Yeah, they're going to spend all of it anyway this round, but you're right. It does help them at least get a couple of more grenades and stuff like that. MyKPV, though, not to be deterred, even though they did invest a lot into that last round, because they got the bomb down and they got all those kills, just like on Nuke, they are ready to follow up with even more aggression, and I think that's the right move here. I actually agree with this buy.
Now they know that 3D Max are very low, and they came so close to getting it in the last round, so why not? The question is now, it's going to be the smoke round. Can they actually crack this site? They've had some luck so far. They have to get out here fast.
Alu dropping really low. 3-man looking through here, and he's going to take down Karan. That's almost a 1 round here, unless Naruto is going to put a stick in their wheel. Look at this coming up from behind, and this is a fast rotate from him. He gets spotted after getting the first kill, though. Skrunk running for him. And he's already been spotted at Tech. Well, actually, the Galil there at the end will pick up that last kill. Now, they're still retaking 3D Max. They just do not give up here. And maybe they should, because 3-man just took down 1 more. Stunde will fall, and it's a great round from MyKPV Semmler. That was impressive.
That was a combination of just great positioning coming in, and the fact that 3D Max's positioning was kind of off, because all they had to worry about was Disturbed essentially being up close on KPV. Once they got rid of him, well, he dropped it back into CT. Basically, 3D Max, they gave up the A site. They played it as if they were going to go for a retake, but then they were still trying to take fights with KPV before everybody was able to rotate in. Just seemed a mix there of a gift from 3D Max and some solid shots coming out from KPV.
I think that about sums it up. Though the gift giving will continue as MyKPV lose 2 members in the middle to 3D Max, who were kind of aggressively pushed up, which is cool. But I think actually the German team could have handled that even better. Oh, almost with the timing, right? That could have been the winning moment right there.
I mean, it's already pretty good. He's done some good damage. I mean, he's taken some damage, but that's going to burn more time off the clock here. KPV, they have to worry now about getting flanked.
And I think this is where you really see the big difference between really experienced teams and teams that are a little bit, just a little bit less tight. Because now they are spending a lot of time that maybe they don't need to spend, and they could end up biting them once they get into a bomb site, especially if they choose the wrong one. And they have very little time to figure out which one is the wrong one or the right one. But they've gone right. They're going to smoke up window and connector and go to B, and that's exactly what they need to do.
Yeah, but a very quick rotation comes out here. There's already 2 guys here for 3D Max, and just Alu drawing the attention. Unfortunately for him, Natu isn't going to be able to get anything done, though. It's all going to come down to Alu, and he still picks up a frag. He's got 16 HP, and he's killing him.
Wow, 3-man all alone, 1-on-2. He's going to go for the plant in the corner. It's the right angle, but this is not easy. There is an AWP on Stunder, and there's a pistol on Corona, and he's only got 40 health. How on earth is he going to get it? His only saving grace is that they do not have a defuse kit. If he kills one, he could pretty win that one-on-one just by drawing out time, but it's not going to be easy.
No, and they've got rifles now as well. Corona's got an M4 to work with. Stonda, he just decides to stay with the pistol. They're running out of time, though. They have to find him. This is 3-man. Very good play coming out from 3-man. He is going to get picked up, but it's going to be so close, Anders.
I think he's got it. I'm pretty sure he's got it.
Yeah.
So... Oh, no, he doesn't!
No, he doesn't!
Oh, my God! Not enough time there. And not even the AWP saved. Wow.
Dude, 3-man was in a great position there going into kitchen like that. That bought him so many seconds.
That really surprised me. I mean, admittedly, I have been playing almost nothing but matchmaking lately, so I've become used to the matchmaking time, which is roughly an hour longer than the competitive timer. But
yeah,
for some reason, I thought there was a little bit more time there. All right,
we gotta get back into the flow of it, right? Because that matchmaking timer really throws you off. I'm like, yeah, he's got plenty of time. He's got a lifetime to get this defused. No problem.
The fact is, there should be no such thing as a matchmaking timer. It should all be the competitive timer. It'd be so much better. But that's for another day. Now they're going to throw the smokes in here to the B bomb site, or the A bomb site, which is very common. Smoking off CT, smoking off T-spawn as well. If they win this round, KPV, they are going to put 3D Max in a very awkward position. And potentially... No, not quite a double eco, but it's going to be a very, very strict, scary situation for the Finnish team. This is a good start for the Germans.
They should be taking their time, though, this time around 3D Max. They try and stop that bomb plant from happening. Corona's now going to get boosted up, but he's just free lunch for Skrunk. 2 kills now for Skrunk. And just like that, 3D Max are down 2 guys in this retake. Alu will find 3-man lurking, but there's still 4 guys alive here for KPV, and they've got solid positioning.
Jumping and shooting at the same time. A little bit of dirty play coming out from Alu. Stunner will pick up a kill now. It's a 2-on-2. They're trying to get in here, but Johnny will pick up the final kill. Jensen with the double. And we sort of talked up Jensen, or we sort of were talking a little bit about Jensen on Nuke, where he did really badly. But this time he's getting some crucial kills. And that will be another eco round from 3D Max. Because of the round loss bonus they can buy in the next round. But that's a strong start for the KPV team. I'm impressed by them.
Oh, this has definitely put them on the map. Now... realistically, they really just need to get 5 rounds here to consider this T side pretty solid. If they can get past that, it's going to be huge for KPV. Like, 3D Max need to be ending this 10-5 now at worst. At worst.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, now it's like KPV have got 3 rounds. They're going to get a 4th one here because 3D Max aren't doing the damage with these pistols. The big thing for 3D Max, I'm kind of stuck on it, that last round, if they had just not... Like, throwing one guy away, okay, maybe, but like if they'd had an extra man going into that retake, we would have seen 3D Max walking out with that round.
Yeah, you're right. They looked like they were a little bit too busy or a little bit too much in a hurry to get into the bomb site. Again, 3D Max doing a lot of damage, but unlike last anti-eco that KPV played, where they kind of got, slowed down in the middle, they just waited for a long time. This time, they actually didn't wait a second. They took the initial fight, got 1 kill, and then kept pushing. No slowing down, just kept charging on, which can be a bit of a risk, but I think it's the right move, because if you slow play 3D Max, you can kind of tell how good they are with the pistols. They'll do too much damage over the rest of the round, yeah.
Does Natu, is there a gun that's been dropped somewhere around here? Is that his plan?
I'm not sure. Maybe
he's going to be perfect right here.
Oh, I thought he was going to take Jensen with him there as well. That's still pretty good for Natu, right? 3 kills in an eco round overall for 3D Max. That's definitely worth it. And now the double up. Semmler, you said it. It's a double up setup coming out.
Yeah, no hesitation, straight up double op play here from 3D Max. I think this is going to become one of their key strats going forward in the future because Alu is just Alu. He's damn good whatever gun you give him, rifle, pistol, AWP, all options. But Stonda is definitely showing he can do some damage as well. So double op, right? I think this could be really big here for 3D Max. Question is, are MyKPV going to be able to handle it?
Well, they already managed to smoke away Alu from the middle, and there's one in window as well. Everywhere Alu moves right now, look at that, they're putting up another smoke. He's going to be really annoyed with this in the long run. Can't find an angle for the AWP. Disturb goes down as well. This is actually a fantastic take coming out here. Jensen with the 2 opening frags. The only mistake is that Alu can look under the smoke here, and he's just waiting for one guy, but they plant on the other side. This is so well thought through from the Germans. Very, very well played. Alu will finally get a kill, but they might have to run and not try and retake this. They have to save these orbs.
Yeah, they only have 2 ops right now. It's too hard to go for a retake.
This was so massively cool. They smoke off the middle in anticipation of an AWP. They smoke off window, which is very standard. Once they get in here, they smoke this one off. Then they come running through their own smoke. They get the initial kill on one guy here. And I think Disturbed was ended up over by the A apartments and couldn't really do anything on his own. And then they smoke off CT spawn and actually plant on this side, which is so big. If they tried to plant inside the bomb site, Alu would have wrecked that round for them. He could look under the smoke, and that's all he needed. There's no doubt in my mind Alu would have finished that round if they tried to go for the normal plant. That was a very, very precise round from MyKPV. Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah, and maybe MyKPV just needed a map to start warming up here. So I'm wondering, because it was close. It was closer than the score says on Nuke. There were definitely some rounds that KPV could have picked up. Seems like on Mirage, they're starting to wake up a little bit. Now they're trying to change it up again. It's going to be a full YOLO on the B site.
Oh, but Natsu's here, max 7. They're getting close, dangerously close. He gets a second kill. Alu's there as well. Looking great right now for the 3D Max. That's a cleanup if I've seen one. Just bring Natsu in close with that max 7, and you see the terror in MyKPV's eyes. As Johnny's the last man standing, he does not get to take Karon with him, so that's a super successful round. 2 kills only onto 3D Max, and they get some max 7 money in there as well. That's nicely handled.
Yeah, and that was a great save there by Natu, rather, at the end, saving that AWP, so they don't have to spend the money there. 3D Max can get fully equipped. That was a solid round to come back in. KPV, though, they know right now that it's just such a close game as far as the money is concerned. They're not interested in ecoing. They've had success with the smoke rounds, so why not just go with it? 3 rifles, a Tech 9, they can still do the damage.
But the setup right now for 3D Max is much better to deal with this kind of smoke strat, because Corona and Disturbed are both inside. Alu's here as well. He's not going to get smoked out in this position. So actually, I think this is going to be really, really tough for the German team. Not 100% failure, but it's definitely going to be rough. And Corona will get the first kill. Second one goes in. That's a third one. Alu, as I said, not smoked off, leaving Johnny alone here. He goes down to Alu. That is... that's like the Counter-Strike equivalent of a StarCraft 2 build order loss, because you want people in this position. You want them to be by CT spawn. You want them to be in window or in connector, basically outside where you put the smokes off. You want them to be on that side of the smoke and not inside, which they were. And once they're inside with 3 people, that's kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah, exactly. Especially once they have the time. They see it coming from a mile away, and they're able to throw down the proper nades to deal with that as well. Make it even harder for KPV to rush in. If there's Molotovs down, burning everything. I mean, good flash here. That was actually a fake. But Disturbed doesn't fall for it. He shuts Jensen down. This is going to be a total fake, though. This is a double bluff.
Yeah, but there are a couple of people in B not quite buying it. Still
He's going to get the plant. What a win! KPV! That was sick.
I thought Disturbed was going to stay behind. That's why I said that.
He
I
did.
Thought, yeah, but like further behind. That was incredible.
They totally bought that. Yeah, he went over to connector, and he had the perfect timing to come out of apartments to get that plant there. KPV, that was so sick. They throw Jensen to the wolves. It's the one guy. He jumps out, and then they go for the B. I mean, that was just perfect timing. No hesitation. Because a lot of the time we see teams, they try and go for that fake, and they take just a couple seconds too long. Communication may be off. Something is not working. KPV, that time, they were on the nose. They hit it all just right.
That's crazy. I thought because of where Stonda was, that he could see that the bomb wasn't making its way out of apartments, and that would be like a big sign for them. But no, that worked out beautifully. And now Scrunk will pick up the first kill, but Alu with a good return here. And it makes them think twice about going middle, which I don't really blame them for. You don't want to fight Alu when he's in this mood at all. Grenade a little bit too far there. Just a little bit. Now they're taking it slowly. They just want to find the next opening.
Yeah, it's pacing themselves. They have the advantage now. 4v4, that favors the T side. And it looks like they want to go back over to the A site. They've still got 3 smokes and plenty of nades. So that's enough to get one of those smoke takes going. The question is 3D Max, are they going to be in their proper positions? And this isn't looking too bad here. Aldo is still waiting in CPL in mid.
Look at Stunder. When they smoke off CT spawn, they're going to think he's not going to be opening from here, but he is. Oh, he's fell down again. If he was up on the toll booth when those smokes go in, it's such a big difference. Now, they just got to deal with Disturbed. If they can kill him quick, that's it. But Stunder, he jumps up again, and there it is. Disturbed will pick up a kill. Stunder goes down for the smoke. That's a hugely important kill, but Alu is still here, and that's always bad news. He comes out, he misses that shot. The re-peeks against Scrunk will take him down. It's all on 3-man. He tries to spray through, does a little bit of damage, but not going to be quite enough here. Alu, double kill, and Nato saving him at the end. And 3D Max winning the last 4 rounds on the road to make it 6-5. That was a close round, but I mean, 3D Max, they're solid.
Yeah, this is when it starts to get really nasty. Because they have the money now to be able to start getting a little creative. 12k over on Alu, even after buying nades. What does Disturbed do? Picks up a Scar 20. And he's going to be in a bit of a rough spot here. He's on the A site, but they're all straight at him.
Oh, but it's such a good weapon. Just one clicking people away here. And Scrunk is going to be alone in a 1-on-5. So that was heartbreaking in a number of different ways for the German team. Because they had such a good read. If they could have killed Disturbed, everyone else on 3D Max were in the middle. They had one guy here and everyone else was, peeking in middle somewhere. That would have been such a good timing for them, but can't just overlook Disturbed.
I can't believe he keeps his cool and actually manages to land all the shots as well. That's a bit of a slip there by KPV. They're going to get the hunted down as well. Last man there, Scrunk with the bomb. Not going to be able to do anything with it. And 3D Max, I mean, that was a solid play from Disturbed.
And just to point out as well, there were no flashbangs coming over or anything else like that, right? He had basically a clear shot to do that. So if they had tried to put in a few more flashbangs, maybe that could have made a big difference. But I think they wanted to go in, as quiet as they could.
Yeah.
They paid for it.
I'd almost say that was another build or loss, right? Or it's just this time around, if they'd have thrown a couple of flashes, that could have made the difference and pressured Disturbed, and he wouldn't have been able to get those shots off with the Scar 20. But them trying to be sneaky. He's got 20 bullets. They all do a lot of damage, a lot of hurt. You're not going to have fun.
Nope. 2 body shots and you're gone. 1 headshot, and yeah, it's not a fun time at all. Some good damage being output here by KPV in the middle. I mean, 3D Max losing 2 players, and Caron could have gone down as well. But I don't think 3D Max are going to lose this round. I think they are they're in nice positions now to deal with it. The big question is if KPV can get more than these 5 rounds. I think 5 rounds they can work with it, but they'd love to be at 6 or 7.
And they're going to go through the boost. Problem is that it's not Natu, Caron is there waiting for this kind of play. Comes down to timing here. He's not going to let them manage to get through here, even if they did. But Johnny's actually picked up the AWP, the one that Alu dropped earlier. So this is actually a pretty decent win here for KPV. Only problem is they're running out of time. They are going into underpass. Natu is not in the best position, though. If he drops down from here, that's opening B side up. And he cannot do that. He will stay in a position where he's going to be able to rotate it fairly quickly from short.
Yeah. It's the... what do you call it, like the cardinal rule?
Never leave a bomb site, especially when you have a man advantage. That's the way to let a team back into the game.
So risky. I think it was you who talked to Existence once, wasn't it, at LAN?
Yeah.
And he said this is just a rule that Titan play by generally. But they're back in the site just in time here, and Scrunk either has to fight or run away. If he dies after the time runs out, that's horrendous. And look at this, he's running in. Are they going to find him? They're actually intentionally waiting. That's so dirty here from the Finnish team. Can they catch him in the last seconds? They're trying. No, they will not be able to. It looked like they were waiting because he made a lot of noise running in there. So I think they wanted to kill him after the timer ran out, but they didn't do that at least. So good news for Scrunk.
Good news for Scrunk. Still a good news though for 3D Max. I mean, the comeback right now is looking pretty solid. 2 rounds left in this half. They just took 6 in a row, 3D Max. So if they could make it to 10-5, that's going to be stabilizing a situation that could have been much worse for them. KPV have been on the edge several times of picking up that 6th or 7th round. So now KPV, full buy from them. They've got everything they need. They even have Alus up on Scrunk. So the question is, will Stonda be able to hold? He's only got an AWP to hold, and he misses his first shot.
We almost were stuck looking at a smoke for that push, but it's gone now. So Stonda, he goes down. That's the opening shot for Motto. That's what they need. Alu will get one in return. They have to not challenge him here. Get the bomb down. Get into good after plants, or Scrunk will take down Alu. Now things are looking good. This won't force 3D Max to eco, but the 6th round here is so crucial for the German team. And look at Scrunk. He's not in a bad position up here in the apartments. Looking down. There's nobody flanking them. He's in a perfect angle here, but he misses the shot. And now the Finns are moving closer. He's going to miss one more. He gets headshot through the wall and is very low on health here. But now comes the return. Natu, the only man standing. He picks up 2 quick kills. Has the C-set 75 in hand. But he's looking the wrong way. And Scrunk will finish it off with a double. And that's a great round from MyPKV. And the first one they've really made sort of solidly towards the B-bomb side from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that actually worked this time, and a lot of that had to do, I think, with 3D Max only having Stonda over there. If Stonda could have lit one up, that could have potentially made a difference. You know, if he gets 1 kill, trades himself 1 for 1. But the fact that he missed and then just got overwhelmed completely really didn't help things for 3D Max. One thing to note is that Alu did get a 2 for 1 shot. He didn't get a double kill though, but he got 1 kill and then tagged the guy behind it. Didn't really have a big impact though, because KPV actually played their after plant positions pretty well.
Look at the grenades. They just explode Caron. This is the last round of the half, and they are doing a fine job to begin with, though. Both Orbs are still alive, and they are covering mid and, well, I guess Stonda on Catwalk here can kind of cover both B and middle, which is why this position is so good. And Alu over here making it even more difficult, but I think, Semmler, this might be another fake here from the Germans. Look at them. They're some tricky Germans.
Sneaky snakes in the grass.
Yeah, how are they going to be able to sell this? Alu trying to look through. He picked up the first kill. And look at that, Natu rotating out. That's too quick here for Natu. He's going to have to stay. And he will realize maybe just in the last second here. 40 health left. There are 3 members coming for him. He picks off the 1. That's hugely important. C-set 75 out. Jansen goes down. And now it's a 2-on-3. 3-man. Going to pick up the 1 kill, but Alu in that kitchen. And he wasn't cooking anything that 3-man liked either. It's now 1-on-2 for Johnny with 25 seconds left. In other words, he's lost this.
Yeah, especially, I mean, that was some stellar play there by Alu and Stonda both, but Natu in particular, man. Those 2 frags, yeah. I didn't think he would get either of them. When he stood out there with the M4, okay, I'm like, yeah, that's solid work there. But the second one with the CZ, that was definitely good.
Definitely.
For this pistol.
I'm sorry, I had to cut you off real quick. What did you say? Say it again.
Can you hear it? Are
yes.
we having...
No,
is it bugging out again?
No. I just had to play the CSGO video, because otherwise...
Yeah.
So just quickly do that. All right, no, we're back into it. I'm sorry. Alu, 18 kills at the end there, man. That's impressive. For 1 half.
Yeah, no, it's real solid. 18 and 8. I mean, the big thing is that 3D Max are pretty consistent across the board right now. 18 on Alu, but then 10 on Stonda, and he's sitting at the bottom. So everybody's in the double digits. There isn't anybody in particular that's lagging behind, per se. I mean, Alu's been in position to pick up more of the frags just because he's kind of the guy who's going B, A, he's kind of everywhere. It's still just 3D Max. They're playing at a decent level. It's just KPV have had some very lean strats, some well thought out plans that they've managed to execute to get them 6 rounds.
Yeah, I'm really, really pleased to see the way that MyPKV played that first half. They showed us some really interesting stuff, and kind of like our nuke, it could have been even better, but, 3D Max just showing us why they were the favorite team to begin with. They've kept their cool, and 9-6 is a pretty even score, all things considered. Again, the pistol round is going to be so important here, and KPV just haven't had much luck winning pistol rounds. They've lost 3 out of the 3 that have been so far. The 4th one is coming up, if you count Nuke in, and I think they need to win this pistol now to really make it back.
No, they do. But at least the score is close enough where if they were to win that pistol round, they're right into the match.
Yeah.
Like, 3D Max have got to be sweating a little bit after this first half. They're going to definitely need as clean smoke rounds as KPV have shown. And I like how they're talking about
what is this poker stuff?
Home Story Cup and everything like that. Yeah, because basically, Take, he has a big poker table at his place as well. So towards the end of the day, getting into the evening, if a team was, didn't have any matches left to play or whatever, they'd start playing poker. And I think one of them got B, ended up playing until like 4 in the morning or something like that, 5 in the morning. Like it was just like everybody was just playing poker.
Nice.
So They all got to hang out a lot during that event. That was a lot of fun. That event. It was a great way to end the year.
Good
And
stuff.
you know, my KPV were there. Johnny casting debut on the couch, giving the insight.
Well, we'll have to see if this is going to be a better pistol round finally for KPV. I don't want to make too many poker analogies because there's always at least one person tweeting me afterwards saying that's not exactly right. You know, you did it wrong. So I'll just leave it at that. Jansen down here in shadows got the P2K in hand and he's ready and waiting, but it's not going to be quite enough. He goes down. Alu with a good kill there. Caron coming up with one more. They've only dropped Disturbed so far. Scrunk, look at that. He's running into the get right position and is now just listening to the bomb going down. He might be able to get a quick kill here on Natu, but he's checking all over the place. Is he checking secret? He's not. And Alu, that's a free kill for him. That's very unfortunate. Now 3-man all alone here. One on 3, in fact. I mean, maybe his name could give him some kind of luck here.
Didn't ask him why he named himself 3-man. I should have.
Just boosting himself, his confidence to do a 1-on-3. Not quite. That was just not a very elaborate round from 3D Max, but a very efficient one. Put it like that. Getting those opening kills, just making such a big difference.
Let's see here. Well, that's actually... This is kind of scary now for KPV. I was going to make a comment, you know, saying that both teams looked very solid on the other team's map. I guess 3D Max trounced KPV on Nuke. That was KPV's map. Now 3D Max, this is their map, and KPV had a strong first half.
Look at this. They do have 3 people in this bomb site, and one of them boosted up in a corner here. Johnny looking for the kill. He's going to get one. Jansen coming out. Are they going to realize 3-man is up here? He's got the pistol in hand, going for the bomb carry. Takes him down now. 4 bullets left. He knows if he reloads, he's gone. And that's actually the right move, even though it's a little bit counterintuitive here. Odo, long range, C-set 75 is not going to work out. So even though they had the stack going on there, it wasn't enough. 3D Max just a little bit too forceful going into the bomb site.
Yeah, and making a stupid amount of money there, 3D Max. Both of their kills, or both of the players on 3D Max getting the kills had SMGs. So they're making stupid money there, $600 per kill. So Alu, lots of money. He's going to be able to pick up that AWP if he wants to in the next round. They know right now that MyPKV is still ecoing, so it's not going to be a problem 3D Max. They're not going to start upgrading straight up to the expensive sniper. They'll stick with the SMG for another round. Not a problem there from them. But they're going to have plenty of money going into the 19th round buy here for KPV.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing, really. Now look at where Alu has gone. With the Mag-10, it's not exactly the most secretive weapon. It makes a lot of noise when you shoot, and you know, you're not exactly being a ninja using it, but he did manage to slip through the lineup anyway. And the fact that he saw some guy in kitchen is actually a very good indication that there's going to be almost nobody A. So that's exactly what 3D Max thought as well. Now they're in the A bomb side where Odo was the one covering CT spawn here. Scrunk picking up the first kill. Alu running and gunning with that Mag-10. He gets Johnny as well. Wow.
Oh, no. I thought he was dead for sure when Johnny caught him with the nade in his hand, but Alu, man, the positioning. This is still a very costly round for 3D Max, but they still managed to pick it up. Hey, 3D Max just lost 3 guys. All of that money that I was praising them for having made in the round previous, that's all going to get spent now because they're going to have to drop everything.
I think Alu did pick up 3 kills with the Mag-10 though, so I mean he still has like a lot, but it's just him. You're right, everyone else did have to sacrifice a fair bit here. 12-6 now, and the 19th round is coming up. Let's see what the German team can do, because it's now or never, and it's Johnny versus Alu in the middle. Yeah, they're going to actually fight it out here. That's interesting.
Where the hell... Natu, did you really not get a gun? I think there was a bit of a mistake there for 3D Max.
Oh my lord. Johnny unscoped in the very nanosecond that Alu peaked. I've rarely seen timing like that. Scrunk wants to get it back here, and they will. Jensen helping out to take down Alu, but that was the most horrific timing.
I think them not having this gun actually kind of hurt 3D Max. They seem to be hesitating a little bit. Natsu has to come back up here now. Hopefully he's going to be able to pick up a rifle, but that they still lose Disturbed in the process. Otto manages to pick him up. They're going to get that bomb back, but let's find a gun for Natsu, please. Give him a rifle.
Somebody be kind.
There we go.
You're right. I mean, that probably caused a lot of confusion as well, you have to imagine, right? Just, you know, wait a minute, somebody doesn't have a gun? Is this really matchmaking? I mean, they certainly do have the Finnish matchmaking timing with Alu peeking just as he unscopes. That's what it's like playing matchmaking against Finnish people. They're just so good.
Having met Johnny, there's probably a fresh dent in his desk now as well. After that,
Jansen doing his best and actually getting a kill in that situation is decent enough here. 3-man will take care of Stunder, and they do save the AWP as well. So yes, pretty good stuff here. Only 2 people dying. They shut down 3D Max and don't even allow them to get the bomb down.
and now 3D Max have got a bit of a tricky situation. They're definitely going to be ecoing this round. That's the problem. Their money is just they had a lot on Alu. Stonda still has a good amount as well. He could actually upgrade to a better pistol. I'm surprised he's not. He's just sticking with the Glock, so probably wants to just maximize the money for the next round. But a couple pistols picked up here for 3D Max, and it looks like it's going to be just a full YOLO out onto the A site.
YOLO coming through, and it's going to be Otto with the first one. Scrug picking up the bomb carrier as well, and easy peasy lemon squeezy. Apart from Otto going down, it's going to be a pretty clean round here coming out from KPV. So good positions for them. The initial grenade damage as well just being extra annoying, putting it at 12-8. So we'll have to see. I'm still feeling pretty positive about 3D Max. They only need 4 rounds left on this first half, on the second half here. It feels like they should be able to do it, but we'll never, if things change, maybe KPV are just a good CT-sided team. We didn't see them on CT side almost at all on Nuke, so we don't really have a clue.
No, we don't. And yeah, that's a good point to bring up, actually. We didn't really get to see them shine on CT, despite the fact that they are a solid team on CT Nuke. So, CT Mirage, 4 rounds is not a big lead here for 3D Max. KPV can definitely walk this back.
Oh, well, 3D Max are trying with the smokes and the flashes and everything else into the A-bomb site. Look at how much is actually smoked off in this site. Are they going to realize Soto is in the back? They will. They take him down, and the follow-up kill on Scrunk as well, making it very questionable for KPV here. Now all they need 3D Max is the bomb down, and as they kill 3-man, that's almost impossible for them not to get. Johnny will take 1, but there's a lot more waiting for him. Alu's up there as well. He did try and put a shot through the wooden panel, but it's not going to be quite enough here. Jansen nearly with a double kill. Look at that health left.
That's 3 headshots.
Oh my god.
That's heartbreaking right there. Don't even know what to say, really. That's just heartbreaking for KPV. They came so close, and as well for the man holding behind or on site. I'm not sure if I think it was Jensen. For them holding there, 3D Max, that slow timing, they waited. Instead of just rushing out behind the smokes, as KPV I'm sure we're expecting them to do, they waited just an extra few seconds and then walked out and hit the timings just right to clean up the defense. I'm really surprised that 3D Max were able to make it look that good.
A nice return kill coming in, though, from Johnny there up in the apartments. Grenade bounces down and hits 3-man right in the face, and he's even got that green apple shotgun waiting for them, but they're not even going to get close, which is annoying for him. In fact, it looks like they're going to go back to A, and if they do, it's really just Odo here. Johnny could come in, but I'm guessing he'll be smoked off when he comes in from this angle. In fact, is he going to go back to CT? No, he's staying. CT spawn would be a better place for him right now, I think.
Yeah, definitely. He needs to keep a bit of range. Otto, don't repeak. We saw him repeak a lot on Nuke. Like, Scoots would have had a field day if he had his bat behind this guy. He'd probably be passed out by now. Right now, he's keeping his cool again with the nades. 3D Max again waiting a couple of seconds to wait out those nades, and now the rush begins.
I look at Johnny. He wants to find the edge of that smoke. He was actually pushing through. Odo up here by the toll booth. Turning around for the flashes. Can he find anybody? It takes down Corona after they lose 1. Molotov reigns in, but the bomb will go down here, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. 3-man, the only one left. It's Alu, utterly wrecking the KPV team here. 3 kills in this round. Just being shoulder peeked there to pick up the M4, but it's not going to be enough. Also, he could be backstabbed at any moment by Natu, who's over by windows. Stunned to get the last kill, but that's now 14-8, and Alu dropping 29 kills in 23 rounds. My god.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're a bit of a combination here. Caster Curse and just Alu going out of his mind. This is also that kind of punching power that 3D Max needed, I think. For them to change up their roster, bring in Alu, like this is exactly what they were hoping would happen. Get Alu into the mix, get him speak and finish again. Maybe a little, sauna, hot tub with Natu, and there you go. He's dropping 30 frags.
Yeah, whatever it is, if it's the sauna or something else, it's definitely working just fine. That must be like a good team building experience, getting into Natsu's sauna or into his hot tub and then into the sauna and just enjoying yourself like that. Definitely. Build a strong team.
Just relieve stress. No pressure, man.
Sounds good. Sounds good. That's what we need. I'm not sure if Alu's been there, but he's playing like someone who's very relaxed at the moment anyway. Those 29 kills, they're making such a big difference. I mean, nobody's even close to him at this point. Nobody's even within 10 kills of him. That's how good he's played.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I mean, force buy out of KPV here. This is it. They have to lock them down on this round, but 3D Max are starting to walk slowly towards this B site. They've got positioning. They've got the bomb. But let's see. 3-man could be in a good spot here.
There's one. He had to get the second one, and when he doesn't, there's no hope at all for Johnny. He goes down. Scrunk now 1 on 3 with the deagle in hand. It's going to have to be some great 1-deags, but Natu just looking at that smoke. 15-8, it's match and map point for 3D Max. They just need this one more round, and they will be winning 2-0 style against MyKPV. Definitely impressed by the Finns so far.
Yeah. Right now, we're just not seeing anybody who's able to step up on KPV's side to be able to put a halt to Alu, essentially. I mean, 3D Max, everybody seems to be hitting some shots, but Alu is really just a force of nature right now for the Finns, and it doesn't look like KPV have anybody who can handle him. We'll see, though. Scrunk, he's got that scout waiting in mid. He needs to hit the headshot here versus Alu, who's waiting as well. He's gone out for the peek. Does Alu get the shot?
He takes down Jensen, who was also in mid, just over by Catwalk. So 2 opening frags, really not what they needed here. Johnny's going to take down Caron, but coming up from behind is Disturbed with the AK in hand. Now 2 on 4. Scrunk a little bit too close for comfort here with the scout. That's not exactly the best range for it. Natu's just going to run away, in fact, as Odo takes down one person, but they still have not seen the bomb. I think Odo will now any second. He's going to steal an AK. And he's being flanked as well. Alu comes in. CT spawn. Odo takes him down. Now a 2-on-2. Natu running around the corner. He drops as well. Bit of a sloppy play there. Leaving Stunder alone in a 1-on-2. And he's going to walk right into Odo. Looks the wrong way at the wrong time. And he's very nearly dead. He will be dead. But this is Skrunk's scout. And I don't know how, but Semmler, they made it out of that 2-on-4 with victory.
Yeah. Like 3 times there I was saying, what is going on? That's not supposed to happen. 3D Max, what the hell are they doing in that kind of scenario? Running in one at a time. I don't even know.
Yeah,
that was very weird. That was just very weird. 3D Max literally threw that round away.
I feel like that's pretty much true. They could have done so much better, but I think they might be feeling like they've already won the game, you know, so maybe they're just like, all right, let's just go see what happens. This time, look at the speed with which they're coming in. I think Jensen might be caught completely off guard here. He's putting up the smoke quickly, and that's a nice move here. Oh, the FAMAS is going to pick up those 2 kills, and now back a sight. 3-man takes 1. He needs a little bit more, but they're both going to go down. The backup coming in and dying as well. That was Scrunk from the kitchen, now Stunder. The Molotov of looking down one end. There's a smoke covering the window, so they should get a bomb plant here.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get the bomb plant. Johnny's just going to go leaping through the smoke, and they catch Disturbed out, but they're stacked up. That could have been a golden moment there for Stonda, but of course he has no way of knowing that. He's playing it safe instead, hiding behind the pillar. But he's only got 13 HP at this point. It is not looking good here for 3D Max. KPV should be able to get the defuse.
Yeah, he can't really shoot through here. He's trying to guess the angle, but it's not going to be good enough. He's hiding in the smoke. And can they find him? Yes, they can. Odo comes through the backside. And yeah, bomb plant, yes. Victory, no. It's going to be another match point or map point here. 15-10. It's a long way back for the German team still.
It is. This is going to be a long road here. 5 rounds. 3D Max have got good enough money where in the next round they could do whatever they want. They could go double up if they wanted to here on their T side and really try and shake things up. So this is just KPV now having to keep their composure. It's straight B rush out from 3D Max this time, and they're going to be able to get 2 frags.
Oh no. If it ends on an eco or an eco force up here, that would be horrendous for 3D or for KPV. That would be a hard way to lose a map. But look at where Natsu's coming. He might be coming up from behind. This could actually settle the deal. Oh, they just spot him up, but now they have to worry about him being here in the first place. He hits a straight headshot, leaving Johnny alone. And Natsu wants to get the gun. Is not going to be allowed to, but Johnny's on just 31 health here. This is looking fantastic. And 3D Max, I think they may have just done it. There is a defuse kit here, but he's got almost no chance to make it out. And actually, 3D Max calling GG beforehand. And that's it, 16-10. And the Finnish team managed to